Cricket presents The Warmup. Hey folks, I'm Neil Beasley, and great Week 1 action. That's only getting us ready for Week 2. We'll get you warmed up right now. Week 1 was electrifying football. We've got some even better matchups in Week 2. Let's preview some in the lineup. Last year, when Katy visited Atascocita in Week 2, it was one of the best games of the season, back and forth until the Eagles pulled away 42-34. Expect more of the same this week when the two meet at Legacy Stadium Friday night. Katy's already been tested this season as they came back from 2 scores down to beat Dickinson on the road. Some home cooking might spark the Tigers to pull the upset over Atascocita. Tremaine Hill has proven to be the next big-time rusher for Katy, but it's the defense that will need to step it up in Week 2. They gave up 37 points last week, and they're going into a track meet this week. Torrey Blaylock, Carde Mack, and Isaiah Rashid all broke free for long touchdown runs on opening night. Each of those guys, once they get past their first layer of defenders, can take it to the house with ease. Should be another back-and-forth battle in Katy. Fulshire proved last week that they will be a formidable foe in 6A, and this week they take on Ridge Point. The Chargers moved up from 5A and went into Pearland and upset the Oilers. Patrick Broadway picked up 2 big scores on the ground. He's going to be hard to deal with in UIL's largest classification. Meanwhile, Ridge Point started the season off on the right note. They beat Clear Springs 38-20. Much is expected from this Panther squad, and it mostly revolves around the dual-threat quarterback Austin Carlisle. But remember these names as well: wide receiver Dane Jones and cornerback Bryson Weber, both Division I athletes. Jones caught 13 touchdown passes a year ago. On defense, Weber had 2 picks, but most of his opponents were smart enough not to throw in his direction in the first place. If Fulshire can pull off the upset, then the Chargers can truly announce that they've arrived. We caught up with a big-time athlete from the football field in this week's Recruiting Trail.
Jonah, what are you looking for in a college?
It's a place that feels like home, a place that'll better me as a man day in and day out. And obviously, I want to go to the league. That's the main goal. So just a college that's going to develop me for the next step of my life.
How do you want to fit into a college program? Whether you're coming in the spring, fall, or even summer workouts, how do you want to fit into a college program?
I just want to fit in good, learn the defense pretty fast, learn many positions so my value and stock goes up in the draft, and that's just really how I want to fit.
Talk about yourself as a player on the field and off the field. So who is Jonah Williams?
Jonah Williams, he's pretty confident on the field. Off the field, I'd say he's a chill dude, someone that just wants to have fun every day. So.
What do you want the fan base to know about you?
That I love to compete, won't stop till the job is finished, and I love doing things for the community.
What are some things you're looking to accomplish before you graduate? So it can be in the classroom and also be on the playing field.
Definitely to go to state one last time wearing purple and gold with my brothers. People that I've grown up with, play Little League with, play middle school with. So just a long playoff run will be good.
Now, what is the legacy that you want to leave as you're preparing for the next phase in your career?
I just want to let everybody know, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Nothing's impossible. So if someone's telling you that you can't do it, just go ahead and show them you can do it.
Hey, we can't get our cameras to all the big games this week, so here's a preview of some other huge matchups in the Hype. One of the biggest games on the schedule is Hightower taking on Spring Westfield. Both were in tough battles in Week 1, but both came away with a number in the win column. The Mustangs will play their first home game of the season and have really rallied behind quarterback Miles Dent. He's a smooth dual threat. They kept him close to C.E. King last week until Westfield finally took the lead in the 4th. Hightower got a big win over Clear Falls in Week 1, but it was a struggle, 19-14 the score. Dontrell Fisher made some amazing touchdown catches for the Hurricanes, and the new starter, Camden Emmanuel, seemed to have a good connection early on. No matter who wins this one, both teams will learn a lot about themselves that they can carry into district play. Dickinson takes on C.E. King in another great matchup. Both teams are coming off heartbreaking losses, but they lost the lead late in the game. Caleb Patterson and Joshua Arthur helped the Gators take a 2-score lead late against Katy, but the defense couldn't hold it and Dickinson dropped their home opener. C.E. King, they faced a similar fate. The Panthers were up 28-24 going into the fourth after a big touchdown run from Deion Sims, but couldn't hold on. The talent is there for these squads as they're both perennial playoff teams. The question here is which team can brush off disappointing losses and prevent themselves from going 0-2 early in the season. Hey, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us, and we leave you with our Houston area coaches rankings. Week 2 starts tonight, so let's get cranked up for some football.